Welcome everybody back to Demon Slayer DnD. Last we left off, we had a chase scene. We had two people interviewing Shiro about a missing dog, and we have a zombie in the middle of a workshop. Let's just get straight into it. If you need context, check out last episode. Cassius, you are standing in the middle of the workshop. As you look around, you see at least 5 to 6 bodies starting to stand. You had presumed them dead when you had first arrived, and you had been correct. As one such body stands up, you see almost looks like a hole through its chest as it looks to you, almost with lifeless eyes, just pitch gray. As it turns to you, head somewhat cracked open, and an almost kind of palish hand pointing towards you. Ugh. You see Luna kind of look to you, kind of go like a little bit kind of freaked out. She goes, "Are those what I think they are?"
I don't know what you think they are, but I don't know what they are either.
I mean, they're clearly zombies, right?
I don't know what that is.
You know, the undead.
Oh, probably. Do you know how to beat them?
I think you just kill them? I mean, they're already dead, but you just kill them again.
Okay, well, let's give that a shot.
Okay. Are you going to try and just eliminate the zombies?
I will try to eliminate the zombies, yeah.
Okay. So I already have a little small battle map prepared.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, just a little small one here. I spent a little time working on this. For your little factory there. I hopefully it dropped over.
Or would you like me to place myself?
That is... I'll have you over here, if you would.
Sure.
I'll also drop Luna token. And let me get my zombies ready here. I did not know if you're going to run or if you're going to fight them, so I didn't prepare that ahead of time. But I already have the stat block and everything, so...
Shall I roll initiative?
Here, let me just get that set up for you.
Oh, that's a big...
Oh, they're huge!
No, yeah, no.
Can I amend my statement? I'd like to run. There we go. Much more manageable size.
Yep. Whenever you bring it over, it always drops them as really big. And we're gonna drop 2 more up here. That should be a good amount. Yeah, actually let's just drop 1 more down here. We'll call all of these ones closest to you red. Just so that way we can just do small, easy turn initiatives. And then we'll do these ones as green. Alright, can I get you to roll initiative here?
Sorry, I had my headphones off for a couple seconds. Did you say anything?
Yeah, no, I was just preparing the initiative. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. The blue ones are really, really zombieing.
Oh,
Oh my god, they
there we go. 24.
What?
Oh my god, -2. Love to see that.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah, these initiatives are stretched far and wide here, apparently. All right, Cassius, let's go ahead and see you off here.
All right. You know what? I'm going to start. Yeah, my elemental fury, or is that the right word for it? Elemental attunement activates, and so I will. I will move here and make an unarmed strike as my attack action.
Okay.
And if I hit, which I think I should with a 20.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going
Sorry,
to
20 doesn't get
deal...
the undead zombie worker.
Yeah.
He's got -2 initiative, but he's got like a
nuts.
30 AC.
All right. It's we'll call that 8 fire damage, and also if it is still alive, then it makes a save against my grapple. So it's a actually, hold on. It's been a second since I've. It is a strength or dexterity saving throw.
No, they're all dead, Gray. Yeah.
Oh, not even the
Yeah,
guy who
we-
pulled into the light. He died. He was dead.
Yeah, I thought I'd save 2 people.
That is true. That is true. So, yeah, we'll
In
get
context,
to them
watch
later.
the last episode.
Yeah, context, watch the episode. Yeah. So, yeah.
For context, for us asking for context, watch the last episode.
Yeah. Okay. But, yes, you do hit. You said I need to make a roll there.
Yeah, strength or dexterity saving throw.
Oh, they're so great at both of those. Uh, 12.
Hey, he fails. All right, so Mr. Red down there is grappled by me,
Alright.
and you know what? Yeah, I got 2 hands. Fuck it. I'm gonna drag him.
You do.
I'm gonna drag him 1 space closer to me here by moving just a little bit.
Okay.
And then, oh, actually, no, I can't do that. Never mind, because I can only grapple on my. Actually, no, I can grapple anyways. I just can't use the damaging option. So I'm going to forego damage for an unarmed strike, and I'm going to make a grapple check against this one right here.
Okay.
So I can't do damage, but I can still try to grapple. And he also fails. Okay, so I have 2 guys grappled.
Okay.
And then I am going to. I'm gonna make an unarmed strike against this one. I guess I'm doing a flurry of blows in order to make that happen.
Okay.
And all right, I get to do advantage because I am grappling a creature. Crit fish? Nope. All right, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right. Then he is going to take 11 fire
did you-
damage.
Did you already do the 8 fire damage to him, or?
I
you-
did, yeah. I'm doing it to the same person, yeah.
Okay, then they're dead.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Anything else,
And
Cassius?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of watch it closely just to make sure it doesn't rise again. But I'll say to Luna, I think you may have been right. He doesn't seem to be moving, but I don't trust it.
All right. Gotcha.
And that is my turn.
All right. It is the Red's turn. The one is still grappled, so this one's gonna move here. 10, 20. Gonna make an one slam attack at Luna. 19. That hits her for 7 damage.
Ouch.
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's fine. She's fine.
That's all the Red's turn. It is the Green's turn. they're gonna shuffle a little bit. 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're gonna dash. 'Cause,
Oh, no.
They only have 20 movement speed.
Well, whatever will I do?
Yeah. They are slow.
God, you know what? I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna get myself and Luna wiped.
Yeah, bro. If you wipe to these zombies, bro, that's something. With that though, it's not there. Luna is going to go, and you watch as she draws out 2 short swords from her side. You watch as they kind of like almost like swirl around with a bluish tint to the metal. And she is going to activate. We're just going to go with some first forms here. So first form, slashing, water slash. 17, that hits.
Water.
9 damage, it's still up. Gonna go again. That hits them. They have low AC, so she managed to kill the other red one.
Nice.
And she'll stay right there as these things are kind of slow moving. And she goes, "Oh, I got one."
Good job.
These things are not actually really all that tough.
Always be on guard.
Yep. The blue one's here. He's just gonna move through this. Gonna dash. 2, 9, 10, 15, 20. Gonna dash. 10, 20. Okay. That's all their turn. Cassius, you're up.
Alright, I will step here, and once again, I will use my my action to make an unarmed strike against.
Okay.
This time, I'm doing against the blue that's up top.
Gotcha.
19, and he makes a strength save against my grapple check.
19.
A 19. Oh,
Yeah.
bastard. He succeeds.
Yeah. You checked to see this zombie. This zombie was the one that was like moving the crates most of the time in the warehouse, so he's a little bit more.
He's just a little buff.
He's a little buffer
Got a
than
little
the
more
other
muscle
zombies.
mass still on him.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Well, buff zombie takes 13 points of fire damage.
Oh, he's still up. He's got that
No.
buff in him.
No.
The zombie kind of like but as he's doing so, he's like making like the flexing pose.
I will.
Yeah.
I will hit him again.
Yeah. Okay.
No. At 11.
11 hits.
Even if it's a natural one.
Oh, it's a nat 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Here, let me roll, because technically it still hits his AC. I mean, but do we want to do something funny with it?
Into hit.
Yeah, I have 2 + 1.
Oh my gosh,
items
you
for-
rolled a 2 on your luck. Oof, no.
Oh.
So you watch as like you kind of like wrap it around, and you kind of like you go to like kind of make another unarmed strike. You manage to like hit the zombie. But as like you just like put like you strike it, you just kick. You end up like kicking like the body part away as like the head falls off and like onto the legs, and now it's like still waddling around. Still alive.
Yeah, I'll kind of turn to Luna and say, "These things are tougher than they seemed." And I'll make another attack. The same one.
Okay.
Buff zombie deserves to die.
He took 3 attacks.
All right,
to take
a
him
20.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 11 fire.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I will also place myself here. So I guess the red zombie who I'm grappling doesn't necessarily have to move along with me, but I'm just
Mhm.
kind of putting myself in the way of some of the approaching ones.
Gotcha. All
And
right.
that ends my turn.
Yeah, red zombie can't move.
No, you can't.
So it's just the greens. So 10, that one will reach. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. The one is going to make an attack at you, Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
11.
No, that'll miss.
Yep. That completely fails. So basically, it is now Luna's turn. Luna is going to activate an ability. You watch as like Luna kind of like spins her two swords around, and she's going to like, you almost see like almost a torrent of water starting to like curl up at her feet. And she goes 4 and 5 slipstream. She moves in a 30-foot line and basically slashes anything that's in the line. So she will be moving. Okay, it's only red. So
I'll let her step up one.
Well, yeah,
let her step up one.
she can move.
Yeah, she'll move up 1, and then she'll slipstream to get to this. For some reason, it's where it's.
That's not how that ability is supposed to work.
Okay. For some reason, it's not doing there. But
She
it's
read
up.
her sheet wrong.
Yeah, slipstream just lets one dodge an attack.
Yeah. It just does 2d6 damage for those in it. I'm not even gonna roll their decks, bro. Their deck's not good.
Not bad.
It's just not good. So 7 for each of them. They're still up. Blue. It is Blue's turn. It is going to try to slam her. It misses.
I was hoping that he made me use my fifth form slipstream.
Yeah.
Then I could show her how it was intended by God to be done.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. So yeah, you're up with Cassius.
Cool. All right. Then I have, or actually no, from here. Oh, beautiful. I am going to activate my my sixth form forceful gale. I will upcast it as well to get an additional D4 on the damage, or actually 2d4. I think we said was the scaling on that. So I need DC 15 strength saves from these guys in this line, or else they are pulled towards me and takes
Oh,
That one saves.
Yep.
Oh, which one of them saves?
Blue.
I will ensure he dies. All right, so then I need to roll this. Okay, not bad damage. 12, and then additionally, because I upcasted it, it's going to be another 7. So 19 total slashing
Dang.
damage.
Okay, yeah. So that kills that one, and the other one is still alive.
Still alive.
I think.
Rat.
Let me just double. Nope. It
Yeah,
kills
he
it
took-
because he took 7 from her.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
And then Green hasn't taken any damage, has he?
Nope.
Okay. Then we will pour another flurry of blows into that.
Okay.
All right, we get one attack. All right, that hits, and then another attack just to roll it there. Same exact thing
Yeah,
on the
that hits.
dice. All right, so 12 fire into 8 fire, so 20 total points of damage.
Yeah, that'll kill it with the 2 attacks.
Nice.
It will kill.
It will kill.
Please don't do
Well, no Fortune Fire fans.
No, not the keel test. We're not fans.
I'm a fan of Force of Fire. I just why do y'all make better dad jokes than I do?
Oh,
Yeah, as
we're
soon as
all,
I
I'm pretty sure
finish
we're
that
all
off-
older than you. It's it
Yeah.
comes
Yeah,
of
yeah,
age.
yeah.
that is true. I'm taking big jumps backwards and kind of getting next to Luna, and then just putting my hands up, ready for one of them to get back up, and just like being on guard.
Yeah, make me a perception if you want to check.
I would absolutely love that. Oh, good. It was a 4 rolled over to 11 for a total of 21.
Yeah, you see Blue up there is actually technically still alive.
Oh. Is it my turn?
Do you have anything else
Still?
you can do?
No, I guess I don't, because I used action and a flurry of blows. So
Yep. Their turn. Do you point it out to Luna?
I would.
Okay. And she goes, "Oh,
He's still moving.
okay. I'll go take care of it." So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, she'll just make two attacks at it.
Is that Buff Zombie? Is Buff Zombie back from the dead?
Oh, she really just decides to crit it.
Oh boy, there we go.
Oh,
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yep. Yeah, she does pretty good damage. Yeah, she just immediately kind of like stabs it in the head and like cuts it with the water. I just need to check something real fast.
Oh, are these things making saves on Undead Fortitude?
Somewhat, I changed Undead Fortitude because Undead Fortitude can proc a lot.
Yeah, it can get a little tedious, can it?
Yeah, so
the
like
whole point. Come
so-
on,
so-
you
so-
can't kill a zombie.
so-
Well, this
Yeah,
wasn't supposed to be a long combat,
Yeah,
especially because
yeah.
I'm the only one here.
I know.
So the way I do Undead Fortitude, just for like other people, it'll depend on the zombie. But typically what I do is, depending on the level of the zombie, I'll roll a d20. And typically I start from 20 going downwards. So for like these zombies, for example, I gave them like 20 and 19. If I roll a 20 and a 19, it'll get back up at 1 hit point. I felt like that was just kind of like a better metric. So like every technically low level one has a 10% chance, but it's not. It's just something I can roll behind the scenes with one dice roll. It's very easy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, instead of having to math it and do half the damage or whatever,
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like,
Sounds lazy.
or 5 plus the damage. I guess.
yeah. It sounds lazy. Yeah, sure.
It's just what lazy writing. It's what the director, Hollywood corporate.
You're so far away, voice. Can't hear you.
I know. It's a good
Oh
thing
crap!
he's
I'm sorry.
Come a little closer than you seem.
Yeah, exactly. It's all right. We couldn't hear his negativity anyways. So,
No.
but funny enough, from that crit, it still survived.
What?
Like
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you can't
it's-
use the writing on a crit.
like she just immediately like cuts the head off, and like the skull is still going over there going. "Ah, nah, 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 nah."
Wait, she has a second attack.
I know she does.
Plot conveniences.
Close to critting again. He rolled a 20! This thing rolled a 20, a 19, and then a 20.
Insane.
It's
I will
not
remind
This guy's
dying.
holding on.
Unless-
He's got to make leg day tomorrow. That's what he's really going for.
You may
refuses to go
you may
down.
have changed this aspect of Undead Fortitude as well, but typically it doesn't work if you get a crit or you deal radiant damage. Does the crit keep it from saving or no?
I'm gonna say I just want to roll it just to have fun with it.
Okay. Just checking.
So, but you know what? It got a crit on its thing, so you know, it got crit. Technically, it's gotten 2 crits.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like you see, you see this thing is like it is like she goes, oh, maybe I need to like stab it and cut the chest. She goes over to cut the chest and like the head's still going there. It's like almost like bouncing up and down, like trying to crawl to her.
Wow.
She's like, these things are dying very easily.
Is there some trick that we weren't doing? What was different about this one? What did we do?
This one's gonna make a slam attack at her, just like
Uh-oh.
it's like its head is gonna go. Eh. But no,
Just
she
biting at ankles.
yeah. She steps. She takes like one step backwards. Cassius, you're up.
All right, I will race over and I am. I will. Is he technically prone right now?
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he's a head on the ground, bro.
All right. I am going to snap my staff into one, and then I'm just going to bring it down onto his back and hopefully break his spine.
Yeah.
You
Why
did
is
say
it-
an 11 hits.
This is why he's gonna keep succeeding. This is why he's gonna keep succeeding.
All right.
You gotta aim for the head.
Yeah.
It deals 15 points of damage.
Yep. Yeah, that kills it there. It
Yes!
did not make the save again, so. Yeah. I'll say you bring it down on the head, because that was the part that was still alive.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his head was separated, right? I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
It's fine. But yeah, you kill it, it's finally down for good. She goes, wow, these things are like kind of a problem. They don't go down easy.
But what is it that I did differently than you did?
Yeah. You like look over to the wall and you like look at the guy's face and you like check one of the walls and you see like the employee of the month poster and it's just like this guy's face.
Oh no.
I'm gonna feel bad.
She goes,
I'm
Luna,
gonna sulk away.
it's like Luna goes, I wonder if like he was just dedicated to whatever his role was apparently. Employee of the month, employee zombie of the battle.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was the best at everything he did. He was the best.
It's all my fault. I have taken a bright light out of this world, and now the world is dimmer for it.
He grabs the head. Oh, oh. What was the quote? Oh, Horatio. Like,
I would like to check in on our 2 unconscious demon savies.
yeah. I'll say, I'll switch back to the normal thing. We don't need to be on this anymore.
Okay.
Coming to.
No, not the music, not the music.
Okay.
Yep. Though I guess we could switch to more casual tone too.
Okay.
But yes, as you kind of like go check out the 2 other people there, Cassius, you notice that like they're still kind of unconscious. I went ahead and rolled last session. They would technically be out for the one is still out for another 2 hours. The other is still out for another 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of. I will check around. Was it all of the bodies that began to rise, or was it only some of them?
It was only some of them.
Only some of them. Okay, that's odd. Can I try to make a medicine check of some sort to see if there was any cuts or scratches? Like something that would have infected them with potentially a disease that could have caused them to react this way. I think particularly my run-in with lycanthropy has caused me to view that as a potential route for a lot of different oddities.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a investigation.
Okay, investigation. Oof, that's rough. It's a 6.
Yeah, that
Yikes.
is that's rough, buddy. Not that you can notice.
Beat me to it.
Nothing odd. There's no oddities to the body that you can detect.
Yeah, I'll look to Luna. I think we should probably get these two out while they're still alive, and where we can make it out in the daytime.
Ooh,
But-
how are we gonna carry them back to the hideout if they're like this?
Pretend that they're drunk companions of ours? I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna have to like carry these bodies, like, and we're gonna have to go back over the bridge, and we're gonna have to. There's a.
Well, what do you suggest that we do?
I don't know. I'm not good at leading this sort of mission. I mean, like I'm good at killing demons, but I'm not the investigative type.
Well, that makes two of us then. I don't know what to do in this situation.
they're,
My-
both, they're both the worst people in this situation, just
My-
to make calls.
My instinct as a doctor is telling me that we need to bring these people back to someplace safe at least. And from everything that happened here, this is not safe. I don't know if these people will begin rising themselves as a what did you say, a zombie?
A zombie.
Zombie.
It's with a Z.
Okay. Who knows if these things will become zombies? Do you know how that kind of thing happens?
You know, I'm not quite sure. I know that there's like necromancers, and like there's some like good examples of like dark magic, and like, but like I've never seen demons like turn people into zombies. And it's a little hard to tell, honestly. I mean, like there's definitely places that have zombies in the world, but you know that's normally an adventurer's job, not demon slayers.
We have had run-ins with some demons that have learned magic of different kinds. So I suppose if this is something that happens through magic, then there is a chance that it was a demon that did this.
Demons using magic? That's new.
I've seen it with my own eyes multiple times.
That's a little odd.
Is this not common?
Oh no, not at all. They have their demon blood arts. Their own type of like art that they use to do things.
I think this needs to be talked to Tartarus about then.
Okay. Still, what do we do with the bodies here? We're gonna have to just carry them, drag them.
I think we carry them to a public place at least. If there's people walking by that can look over them, then nothing too bad can happen.
Okay, yeah. She'll like start to like pick up like maybe the woman. She'll like just for you to maybe pick up the guy.
I will pick up the guy,
Okay.
and I'll try to bring them into a place where there are people walking by and set them up on like kind of propped against a wall so that, and kind of at least check them just to make sure that medically they'll be fine. And then once I'm sure that that's the case, then I'll just be like, all right, well,
Yeah, just make me a medicine check.
sure. God, I'm gonna roll on that one and be like convinced these guys are gonna die. No, 24.
No. You're like you give them a clean bill of health.
Got it. All right.
Maybe some light trauma, but like medically they're fine.
Did anybody say for where we would meet up with each other, or are we just going back to the hideout?
Well, I thought we were doing the square again, where we all kind of like departed ways.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that we have found everything that we can find here. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think let's go back to the square, and hopefully we will see someone there.
Yeah. As you like start heading your way back to the square, you even start to notice what looks like Rose is already there waiting, but you don't see Shiro. As with Shiro, we'll cut back over to you. You still have the one knight in front of you and one knight behind you. Like he seems like he's just having a conversation to nobody.
They've changed to a pincer formation. I
Yep.
thought they were both in front of me.
No. One was a little like off to your left, off to your right, and then one was like in front of you. But as one was talking, one was moving to try to be pincered.
Terrible.
God, I can't believe you let that happen to you.
Okay.
As he's still holding up the thing showing you the dog as he's waiting for your answer on have you ever seen this dog?
Oh, right. No, I don't believe I've ever seen a dog like that.
Do you want to roll for me deception there?
No, that's not a dog, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a dog.
Let's be honest here,
That's
you guys
just
all
straight up
call
truth. Fuck.
You all call it a dog. This is your curse now.
No, it's a gazelle.
Is that a gazelle?
Okay, here we go. I have no inspiration. All right. Fingers crossed then.
Yeah, okay. It comes out you can tell he's kind of studying around the air towards you and stuff like that. He's not. You can't necessarily read his expression as it hardens as he's looking around in the general shape of you because he can't obviously look you in the eye and whatnot.
Well, they're in grass, right?
No, they're on
Yeah,
stone.
we're in the yard.
Okay.
there's-
Good. I was like, if he was in grass, you see the outline of the feet.
Well, I mean, invisibility knows where you are. It's just, as he goes, So tell me, assassin, what was your duty here? You did not assassinate anybody. What is there to report? Why come here?
Why have you come here? I'm curious about you as well.
I believe that we have the right to ask questions. Why you were in a government institution, cloaked in invisibility, and maybe not necessarily answering my question whether or not you were with the Assassin's Guild.
I was, as I said, scouting, trying to root out corruption.
Such as?
Such as supernatural forces influencing the nobles.
Supernatural influences, you say? Have you found any evidence?
Not as of yet. My investigation was cut short.
Rightfully so. We would like to question you more, Mr. Assassin. If you'd be so kind.
Do I have much choice?
There's always
If it
choice.
puts your mind at ease, I'm not an assassin. That is the truth.
Then a heroic rogue is what I will refer to you as. So, Mr. Rogue, if you would you like to accompany me and my companion to conduct a proper investigation?
I want to get a read on this guy. Because he seems to be at least putting on a front of politeness, of giving me some kind of choice, but I have the feeling this is more of a you're under arrest and you can try to resist or not scenario. But I want to see, see if I can get a read on him and his intentions with this interaction.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Roll for me insight.
Nat 20, 25.
Wow. Oh my god.
Let's go. Nice.
Bro. Just that's a ridiculous. Oh, it's adding 5.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, it's like
it's doing my
saying
bonus
30.
twice, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
25. It's 25.
Yeah, no. Okay. You get the sense that, like, he is throwing on, like, an air of trying to, like, be polite. You definitely know that there's, like, an air of... Definitely an air of a gilded threat. You know? Like, if you're gonna bolt, he's gonna chase you down.
Mhm.
But he doesn't seem to be hostile at all right now.
Okay. Interesting. Do I know about how much time I have left on my invisibility?
How long does it normally last?
It's an hour.
Hour.
It took us, we established 15 minutes to reach the hall, the
15
building
minutes
I was
over
investigating.
there, assuming you were searching around for about 5 minutes. This conversation and running into there about like maybe 6 minutes. You're looking at like another like what, 40 minutes, maybe 30.
35, 40 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd say
I
30
can-
minutes probably. I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems fair. I'll discuss all you like, but I'd rather not go to a secondary location. I have places to be, after all.
Then can you at least tell us what form of corruption you spoke of? Dark forces influencing the nobles. What kind of forces?
I'm searching for the influence of powerful monsters that may be able to hide amongst these nobles or otherwise influence them.
A bold claim to make. You know that the nobles of the city are not easily persuaded by normal means.
I'm aware of this. Only makes the threat I'm investigating all the more dire.
Tell me, if you are not a part of the Assassin's Guild, for whom do you swear allegiance?
As I've said before, I cannot tell you.
You watch as like he kind of like looks over to the blue golden cape knight. The one starts to kind of like walk up behind you. You don't feel any like malicious intent from him. But he kind of like swings around to like stand next to the red. He goes, "Come, come. Let's be friendly. Let's not jump to conclusions. He's not necessarily trying to do wrong. If he's rooting out corruption, After all, we have our own investigation to consider. Maybe he could help. Maybe he could provide us information. Tell me, stranger, have you noticed anything odd activities in the city other than the nobles that you're investigating?
Not myself, not personally.
So no
I've-
odd behaviors at all?
Thinking if I want to include anything else. Sure would say. I've heard of suspicious goings on with some of the shipping companies around the city, but I've not seen proof of it myself yet.
Where did you hear such rumors?
A contact of mine.
I understand. Come now. Red, why don't we go ahead and just trust this man? He could definitely help us in our own investigation. Why don't you say that we take this man, go into the Parliament building again here, and maybe have him look around. Keep him on a tight leash for right now. And then he can provide us what he learns. After all, we'll be too busy right now trying to grease the hands of all the nobles. It'll be nice to have a third person working in the background. And Red
You
kind of
mentioned
looks.
an investigation of your own.
You see Red kind of like look to you for a second, but he like ignores you and he like looks to Blue. I don't know. I can't trust him. He goes, pish posh, we can trust him, and yes, we are investigating a matter of our own. But as you can imagine, it's very hush hush. Secret, if you will. As he's kind of like being like tongue in cheek, like, you're not really sharing information with us, we're not really going to share information with you.
Mm-hmm. Can I get a read on this guy now?
Yeah.
Because he is. Man, he has something about him. Rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
I have advantage on this, but I'm gonna just roll it straight twice so it doesn't mess up the math again. Never mind, it did it on its own. 16 total.
Yeah, you get the sense that maybe this guy is like maybe telling the truth there. It seems like he's generally offering you a bone, maybe.
Interesting. I wait for a response from Red.
He looks to you and goes, Invisible Man, the dark forces
Yes.
you speak of, what type of creature do you hunt?
I hunt several different kinds of creature that can pose a harm to humanity and humanoid kind as a whole. But primarily, as of now, I'm hunting demons.
You see Red kind of like look to you, like he just almost like staring very horridly at like the shimmer there. And Blue kind of like gets like a wider smile. A demon, you say? Very interesting. I believe that we should trust this man, Red. I doubt that a demon slayer would be so so openly to work with us. And you never know if this is another explorer, maybe from the ranges of Zio, or an adventurer guild member on his own quest. He could provide us quite a useful bit of information. After all, he seems to be quite knowledgeable, and we all hate demons here. Great Red kind of goes, fine. You will accompany us into the noble's room. Stick to us, watch the nobles, and we will talk about where we go from here.
All right. I can agree to that.
Yep. As you guys he starts to turn back, starting to lead you back. We're gonna cut over to. Can I get a little bit more action-packed music as we cut over to the chase?
I did leave Draconis, as soon as we got to the alley, I did leave him in front of, inside the alley as we're, moving forward.
Yep.
To basically
Ooh, I like
stall
the music
them.
here. Yep. Okay. So, for Gwen, Lancer, Yanalith, and Griff, you guys have started to bolt down one of the back alleys. As you see Minotaur guards, two of them at first rushing towards you, and as you guys slipped out the alleyway, you hear them call out, "They're making a break for it! Encircle them!" What are you doing after that? Who's taking the lead on this? Who's leading the group through this?
Can I do something real quick?
Okay.
I'm going to use 2 of my second level spells to cast Longstrider on everybody,
Oh, sure.
giving everybody a 10-foot, an extra 10 foot.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Okay, so it helps it make us race along a little bit faster. I'd be taking the lead. I don't believe I've been here before, so I'm gonna just try to run through.
Actually,
Navigating.
you have been to this country before.
That's right.
You were
so
the only
I'm
one that has been.
probably have not spent too much time from the backgrounds, from the backyards aside, from a couple of detours here and there, but I've mostly been out in the open, so I'm just gonna try my best just to kind of navigate the scenery here, and I'm just gonna run as best as I can, just trying to do a little bit of navigation as I go, just kind of improv, just making split decisions here and there. I'm just gonna just run as fast as I can with them trailing behind me.
Are you taking the lead there, Yenilith?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yenilith, because you are the most naturally explorer of, not necessarily of the wilderness, but of urban cities and your travel in general, I'm gonna have everybody in this make basically I'm gonna have
Survival?
it survival. Survival is
Yeah.
the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna basically do averages.
Okay.
Okay. Rolling survival.
Oh no! Why is it always with her? Okay, that's a 7.
Got a 10.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Draconis too.
Actually, he's staying behind us, trying to stall the guards that are following us. That's what I was having.
A
him do.
rabid dog on the loose.
Yeah. Okay. You'll hear combat from behind you as that kind of fades away as you start running down the street.
Okay.
So far, not that great in total as far as the total survival here. So
Yeah.
as you guys are starting to move your way, Yenilith leading through the streets, you're able to slip through get off road at least. You're getting away from the main drag towards
Right.
the a little bit slum parts, and also a little bit towards the more closed in back alley maze of the city. At this point, though, you hear from like the left and right side of you as like you hear marching armor, as they're starting to close in a little bit on like two sides.
Okay.
Make me another roll of survival.
Okay. Okay, we get more. Awesome.
That's
Okay.
gonna be an 18 for me.
Oh, again! Gosh darn it! All right, that's a 7.
Oh my gosh.
It's not great. That's 2 natural 4s in a row.
Oh yeah, it's all right. 2 of you guys rolled great. You had a Lancer and
Gwen rolled a
Griff that Gwen, our big 8-foot orc. Like you see him like start to go down the wrong street away from you guys for a second. And he goes, oh, of course. And he has to turn around and like run back. I'd like to say that you could pull him, but you're probably not pulling him.
Oh, I would like pull on whatever I can to just like gesture for him this way.
And then he goes,
and then
oh, okay,
just keep
yeah.
moving.
Yeah. With that though, there's a little bit of a setback. That one definitely offsets some things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys are getting a little bit further away, thanks to like Yanaleth leading and the Longstrider lowering the DC a little bit. You guys are starting to pull away slightly. Let's go ahead and make a third roll here.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Okay, that's
Come on,
better.
Noise. You got it.
Okay, that's finally better. 17.
Oh, okay.
Great. That was almost another 4.
With this though, you guys are starting to really now pull ahead here. You guys are like ducking and weaving and cutting through some of the back streets. Yanalith, you even noticed that like to give them an old slip, you see like straight through one of the buildings, like cut through somebody's home. You just like dive through a window and then you like go through their living room and then out the other side.
Can I quickly throw like 10 gold to them?
Yeah, as like as far as like what does it look like when you do it, Griff?
Like I see Yellow dive through the window, and I'm just going to dive as well, and like place my hands to like bounce myself off, like basically doing a tumble roll, like basically a backflip essentially,
Yeah.
like a forward front flip. Just and like I see that we're going through someone's living room, reach into my pocket, throw 10 gold. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. With Lancer, he's quite maneuverable in his golden armor. He's like heroic entrance, heroic exit.
Shut up!
And as you say that, like Gwen just goes through you just see like the indentation of he just runs through the wall and runs through the second wall.
I should have left 20 gold.
Yeah, we're pushing through. We're passing through as much as we can. We're trying to drag anybody that stumbles back a little bit. We're just trying to keep a good pace. Wow, she's not going back to jail again.
Yeah.
Again.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Let's make another roll of survival checks here. You guys are really pulling away from the guards, from what you can hear. But let's
Okay.
try to.
Oh,
my gosh,
Sven!
worse. There's much
I rolled
worse.
a 1.
I rolled a 6.
How is Gwen do good this time?
I know.
I don't know.
This is not our. This is bad
Yeah.
rolls.
Oof. With this one though, fortunately, some of you got like kind of lower things. You guys are trying your best, and you're getting closer, and you're like moving along the water's edge now. But like, you might have made a wrong turn there, and it costs you as you hear them starting to catch back up.
Shit.
Yep.
Cheryl's gonna have to break us out of jail.
Yep. Any other things that you can think about before we roll the next set of rolls?
Anything that I can see, off to the side, because we're kind of stuck in the alleys. I'm just gonna just grab whatever miscellaneous things and just like throw them, grabbing barrels and buckets and pans, just like behind us. Soldiers, anybody that's behind us, even if it's like banana peels, I'll just throw them onto the ground.
I'm also going. Can I like as we're running behind? Can I like at some point drop entangled? Because it's a 20-foot square.
That is true. Isn't it concentration?
Is it concentration?
Yeah. It is concentration. Long Strider's not concentration.
Right, but how far away can you concentrate as we're running away?
It's 90 feet behind me. I can cast it.
It's
Okay.
as long as you maintain concentration, it doesn't matter how far away
Yeah.
you get from the origin of the spell.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yes, you can do that. And Yen, let's roll for me perception.
Okay. Okay, that's better. 18.
Yeah, I'll say like Yenilith, we're running along the riverside here, so you feel you notice like a barrel of fish, some like large crabs, and like you even like see like all manner of like fishing life. You notice that like there's a unit of like minotaurs like coming up on like your right side. You just grab like a barrel of fish and you throw it at one of them. And like you even throw like some of the crabs like straight at like one of the minotaurs as it like heavily slows that squad down. Griff, you cast a entangle on another group that you're singing, stopping them in place. Let's go ahead and roll for another survival.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. It's okay. It's a 13.
A 23.
Okay. It's my 13 is not terrible. Oh wow.
Lancer, why?
It's all right.
Let
That's
him
23.
let him go.
The 23 in
He's
others
heroically
kinda
dragging
like-
you guys behind.
We don't need him.
you see Lancer going, I need to help those minotaurs. They look
No!
really.
Lancer, come here!
Like as he's like, but that one over there, you
Come here now!
you see him kind of like he's kind of like torn as he looks at one of the minotaurs that's like getting choked out by the crab Yenilith through, and just getting like, like this crab is definitely killing this minotaur. Like it's losing to the crab.
He's got allies that can help him. Come on!
Yeah. You hear the other like in the distance. You hear Gary, stay with me. Kill the crab.
Get it off him, guys! Get it off him!
Yeah, exactly. It's just- with that though, you guys are really pulling ahead. Let's try to like clutch it out with the last rolls here, okay?
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh.
21!
Oh my gosh, it's almost a natural 20, but it never wants to.
Oh
Okay,
no,
it's a-
Glenn rolled a 1!
oh man.
Heroically rolling average.
Yeah.
Did we
with-
succeed at least?
Wow.
With 3 of you guys immediately like you guys break away and you are now out of the chase. You guys have lost sight of the guards. They are no longer tracking you. But as you guys like turn around to celebrate, you notice that Gwen is no longer with you guys.
Fuck!
It's alright. Leave him.
No!
Leave her. Leave her.
I'm going to, like, as I say no, I'm going to use, I'm basically dropping concentration on entanglement, doing displace the beast chase, and I'm doubling my movement.
Okay,
And I'm-
gotcha.
I am immediately rushing towards where we last saw Gwen. Just like a fucking bat out of hell.
Yeah, okay. As you kind of do, for you, to go, I will say roll for me stealth as you go to try to pursue this.
Confirm stealth. I have disadvantage on that. Damn, would be an at 20.
Yeah, so you cut back through
Not
some of the.
Not one. I have disadvantage.
Oh, you have
So I
disadvantage.
was-
Oh, bro. So
Yeah.
as you kind of like jump back in, you see Gwen running. But as you do, you almost come face to face with like a Minotaur guard squad. As they're like, there's one right there. We're gonna like pick up pursuit there, but now it's just Gwen, Gwen and
Yeah.
Griff.
Yep. Yep.
Here. So another set of rolls.
Yep.
Oh no.
That's gonna be 20 for me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another one there, just for you, Griff.
That's gonna be another 20.
Oh no. Griff, you're able to like with this new ability activated, you're able to like zip and like easily like get out of the way of some of the minotaurs. Some of them even coming in like from like the side corners, swinging some great axes as you're able to like duck and dodge and slip out from underneath them and stuff like that. As for our one boy here, you look to like one of the back alleys and you see that he is already surrounded. Yeah. Though I will say at this point though, you watch him as he sees you down there and he gets like a look of determination on his face. And he goes, "We got him surrounded, boys. He may be big, but he ain't busting through our lines." And he goes, "It's not the size that matters. What matters is the warrior spirit." And he'll start like making a breakneck charge at like the 5-man squad of minotaurs before he goes, "Fifth form, big style breathing, bigger." As he does, you watch him double in size.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
As
He gets
Go
As
away.
I swear, gets twice as big.
Go away.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. You watch as I need to roll with this is it's not fully updated on the sheet yet, but yeah. No. You watch him as he like this 16-foot tall orc just basically charges through the minotaurs like basically like a pinball, like basically a bowling ball through pins.
All right, nice.
As he just pushes through them, he just starts running and basically even like using his athletics to like jump on buildings and even like hopscotch his way through other buildings.
Nice. Okay.
Let me just roll. He is gonna try and hide though. So
Come on, you got this, bud.
You say the 16-foot man is going to try to hide?
yeah, he's gonna try and hide.
I would love to hear you narrate how this 16-foot man succeeds in his self check.
You watch as like this man is like he just immediately like the orc like jumps up on one of the buildings and like he's like almost like jumping from one building to the other as like the minotaurs are chasing and you get to watch the whole scene, Griff, as like he starts heading towards like one of the under one of like the underpass of like one of the like bridges there. You then watch as like guards are flooding in from like one side to the other as they're chasing along the waterway, and then as they kind of like slope towards the water, they hear a large splash before they arrive at the water's edge, and they go underneath the bridge. They go, "He dove in! Quickly! Gather some supplies! Get the boats! We're getting some more men!" As they start rushing off, you look up, Griff, to see him like underneath the bridge, like hanging like from like one part to like the other part. As he's just basically like using like his muscles to just like hide underneath the bridge in like a plank hold. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if I see that, that's great. I've escaped, right?
Yeah, you've escaped. And like he'll see you
Okay.
as he shrinks back down and he'll join you. He goes,
I'm
"That was
immediately going to
close."
grab onto him and say, "Carry me,"
Like,
and the bow probably drops. And he watches me go.
Yeah. He'll like easily like sling you up over his shoulder without any much resistance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Gwen will start carrying you back to the hideout with that.
Yep.
Nice job, everybody, with your rolls.
Oh, that was so dope.
For the audience's benefit, Displacer Beast Chase is like haste, so when it wears off, he gets stunned for a round.
Oh yeah.
Yep. 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 So yeah, sorry. And like for the imagery, you would have saw like my body start displacing in place, and then an astral image of a displacer beast behind me. And then I took off.
Yep. I like
That's
it.
why you're running so fast, because you're scared of the Displacer Beast behind you. I get it now.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it's more like the astral image of the displacer beast is coming on top of me and they're displacing my body. Kind of. But
He
not
was
in
doing
a...
what on top of you?
You son of a... Screw you, junk!
Hey, I know everyone has their own kinks, but
I don't have a kink like that, you crazy fuck.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
That's all right. Let's get out of here. Let's keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Let's run.
Yeah. You guys, you guys start making it your way back to the hideout here. I will take the time here just to like kind of catch up there with the Cassius. You arrive back in with Luna, and you already see Rose waiting there. As Rose looks to you and she goes, "What took you guys so long?"
I'm gonna kind of look to Luna and just whisper,
You see, it wasn't Bombi, but it was what?
It's zombie.
So-
Z.
Z. I don't say these very well. These does not exist in my language.
You're gonna have to learn it. That's how everybody else does it.
It was zombies.
Close enough.
Can you just tell her what happened? Because it's difficult for me to say.
Oh yeah, and she'll go. Don't worry, I got this. As she like walks over to Rose and she goes, so we went to like this one warehouse and it was like really creepy, and like there was like nobody outside and we thought, oh, that's like super creepy, and then we go inside and it got even more creepy because like a lot of people were dead, but like not just dead, but like super dead, and like some of them were even like undead levels of dead. But you know, there's also like there are like some zombies, but there's also a demon in there. But you know, don't worry, it's like he was in the shadows. Well, I guess that's not something you'd worry about because we want to kill the demon. But anyways, he was hiding in the shadows and he had like a huge army. I wouldn't say huge army. It was like about like 50 or so things in there, and then they disappeared into the shadows because we didn't really want to fight them because a lot of them look really scary. And before we could really, like, even do anything else, we had to fight the zombies.
yeah, that.
You see Rose just kind of, like, blink. And then she blinks again. All right. So where's Shiro?
I don't know. We thought that he was with you.
He's not with me.
So, do we wait here?
No, we need to go look for him. I'm not letting him die.
Aw.
And where was he going again? He was going to where the politicians are, right?
Yes, that's right. Probably the most dangerous place in the city.
Yeah. Well, if he needs help, then we are the only ones here to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see that you're up and ready for this. As we might need to save him if worse comes to worse.
So, does anyone know where they're going, or are we
She's
just
like,
going to
"I'll-
look in a random direction?
Okay, I'll lead the way. You just guys follow me.
Okay.
Both of them
I
let
do
out a
have
sigh
a
of
question.
relief. So thankful to have a leader again.
Yeah,
I do
exactly.
have a question.
They're like, oh, someone who takes charge.
I forgot to ask this. Did Draconis die?
No.
So they subdued him. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. With this though, she goes just follow behind me and I'll lead, okay?
Okay.
With that there, she'll start like heading off though as she passes without a trace on you guys as well. So let's go ahead and roll some stealth for that.
I missed pass without trace. Really could use
So
that earlier.
40.
Oh, Jesus.
24, thank goodness. At 24.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I disappear from the campaign. Bye, guys. It's nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Cassius, get your butt back here!
Yeah. As you guys start heading off there, Shiro, you're right in the middle of you're walking right behind both of them as they're in the middle of snobbing up all the nobles. And he goes, Mrs. Lakeside, I hear you're doing quite well off. I hear that the money is just flowing in from the dyes and materials that you've been producing in the factory. She goes, "Oh yes, it is only to be expected. High-end goods only produces the most high-end of goods." I tell you now, our factory is splendid. It's unanimous. It is going to be the crown jewel of all cities to come. And he goes, "I'd love to explore and take a tour of it of some kind." She goes, "Oh, maybe copy it back in the capital city? Oh, you sly dog. The king has no end to his greed. But who am I to say if you don't make me a little richer for it?" And they kind of like share like you see Blue is the one that kind of like gets like snobby with them a little bit and kind of like makes the jokes with them, as Red's just kind of standing there silently listening. He does like a little bit of polite conversation, but he's the one mostly keeping an eye on you, Shiro.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. If you would like, you could go ahead and roll for me perception.
All right.
See what you pick up, Shiro.
Plus,
Bless you.
Yeah. I'd love to try for perception or like an investigation or something to try and suss out if there are any demons or their influence around, or anyone being magically manipulated. Even I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking for specifically, but my plan mostly, if I can manage it, is to kind of move through the room with all these nobles in there, and I'm looking for any like pings off of my amulet to let me know that there's demons or other types of creatures in this place.
All right, gotcha. As for the amulet, it never pings. But if seeing as how you're making like you're looking around and you're sensing for magic, can you roll for me perception and then Arcana?
Got it. Perception 13, you know,
Okay,
not great,
okay.
not great.
Roll for me Arcana. As well.
And this is just, I think this is just straight because of the advantages for Fey Fiends Undead. So here we go. Flat one die roll. Here we go. Oh, 14.
Yeah. Yeah. That you. I'll say for like convenience sakes, what you'll pick up here, because you'll be spending some time with these guys. Is at least 20 minutes will basically pass. I'll say like 5 key figures that stand out in this city to you. From like as far as the purposes of your investigation, you wouldn't obviously be thinking everybody is. The ones that stand out the most for you are going to be Mr. Beauregard. You hear that he's having some financial troubles. in his personal life and his business. You hear the dealings of Duke Wolf, who rumor is that he's got his hands in a little bit of working with High End and Mr. Beauregard.
Sorry, is this
This is the
Duke
same
Claw or
Duke Claw. I said
Okay.
Duke Wolf, but it's Duke Claw. Sorry, thank you for reminding me.
no worries?
Yeah.
And what's going on with him? Sorry, I was
He's
Trying to take
the
notes.
one that's got a little bit. You hear some things that he's got some. He's got some dealings with Mr. Beauregard and High End. He's that dwarf that was mentioned before, and also last scene in last episode, going into Mr. Beauregard's office after they left.
Okay.
You then hear about 3 other people. 3 other people are going to be new here, okay?
Okay.
You're going to hear of another Golden Cape member from one the 2 Golden Capes in front of you is going to bring him up in any conversation. But supposedly the one that is the moniker of Green is quite famous, more so than the other 2 in front of you. He is known as basically the champion of basically the whole nation. For background context, and that apparently he is the one that is leading the main investigation into the city.
Okay.
The next one you're going to hear is here. It is Baron, and I did not write down his last name. It was the Baron I talked about beforehand last session.
Darn it.
Caspian.
If I didn't
Caspian.
just
Very-
move,
Yeah,
then
Caspian.
I would have my notes.
Yes, Baron Caspian, who is the inspector and stuff like that for both of the for a lot of the factories here. You pick up a weird rumor that apparently he's gone sick and he will not be attending the meeting today.
Sounds ominous.
Yep.
Very ominous.
And the last piece of information that you're going to hear is you hear information from some of the nobles, as this information, for example, is being spoken in secret between the the Golden Capes and some of the higher end nobles, not just like the lower levels, but like you notice that an actual like account is speaking to the Golden Capes, as he's like, well, I hear that you've been rather pushing reforms in the capital. I'm so happy to hear that the king is, pushing for more equal standards and better wages. I wish to see what he can bring about. And you see the knights look and they go, of course. Though, of course, we never hope to truly get rid of the system that we have built our kingdom upon. But we are proving to at least quell some of the rages of the lower class. And he goes, oh, thank goodness. You scared me there for a second. I heard the king was quite a radical in some inner circles. It's good to know that he's tried and true, as they say. And they said, of course, the king would never hope to push the system out. He is a fan, and he is loyal to the government and to all of its people.
I feel like they're bullshitting right there.
Yeah, I'd like to get a read on that.
Yep, go
I
ahead.
just feel like they're bullshitting. Just to keep these guys.
Ugh.
in.
Yeah,
14.
You kind of believe their words there. You feel like it definitely feels like a weird conversation. But like the knights make it very clear that like the king is definitely in favor for the political system that they have right now.
So I know I'm not there, but I do have a question just based on the way that you worded that. It seemed like they were saying like the king is beholden to whatever council they've got going on. Is that how that political structure works? He's more of like a figurehead.
So no, the king definitely has sway. He is definitely the one that makes the laws, and he enforces them. There doesn't seem to be any sort of a restriction on his kind of democratic ability to make laws.
Okay.
He is the be-all and end-all maker of them.
Okay, yeah, I must have misinterpreted something. you said then.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting a similar vibe, Junk. So good to clarify.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
cool.
Yeah, he is definitely not like one of those figurehead monarchs. He is a monarch. With that though, that's the general things that you get. I'll say at this time though, while you are still, are you trying to make any attempt to escape or maybe elude the two golden capes?
I'm definitely looking for opportunities. I'm not sure how far they're letting me stray. But as they're talking, I'm, trying to walk around the room and be subtle so as not to be noticed by the nobles, at the very least. So what kind of a how's the vibe check on our red cape here? I guess be the main thing I'd be looking for before trying to make any kind of escape.
You definitely notice that, like, it definitely sees that Blue is the one smooching up the nobles. He's definitely the more talker of the face of the two. But Red is more of, like, down to business, answer the questions politely but sternly. But he's mainly keeping, like, half attention on them, but, like, his main attention on you. So they're kind of like devising up the task.
Gotcha.
I'd say it's probably at this point though, Cassius, Rose, and the others would probably arrive at the building. So
looking around, does it look like there's been any kind of commotion there?
nope, not at all.
I'll kind of at least make note to the others that it doesn't.
Yeah. With that though, like Rose will say, do we all want to go in and investigate, or shall we designate roles?
Wait, are you saying that we're going inside the building?
Well, we need to look for our friend.
Yep. Okay. Whatever you want.
If you're not comfortable enough, I can do it.
Nope. I'm so comfortable. Never been more comfortable.
Hey, yeah, Luna looks to you. What, Cassius? Are you sweating?
No, I don't sweat because rain.
Rain. When did it rain? I swear I didn't have any rain.
It rained like 4 minutes ago while we were running it. I don't know. It could have been just on me. I don't know.
She goes, okay. You're Can you roll deception just to see how like how bad like this lie is? This sounds really bad.
This is gonna go great.
It's rain.
Natural
It's awesome.
20.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Give him
For a
disadvantage,
total
give him
20
disadvantage.
of 18.
For that?
Yep.
You just wasted your
Dude.
20, my man.
Some guys get all the luck. I've been trying. I
Yeah.
can't just use
Look-
save
look-
my life.
Luna can't beat that unless she rolled nat 20. I'll just do it for her. No.
Wait, her wisdom is -2? Oh, poor girl.
The
Poor girl.
for
We all have our
Rose,
shortcomings, Junk.
for
Yeah.
Rose though, she is going to she's gonna check it out. Both the girls seem to believe you. They go, we must have missed the ring.
It's the mask, man. They can't see my facial expressions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can still see the anime bead of sweat
Yeah, like
over top of the
anime,
mask.
yeah, just oh,
I
looks
Gonna
like
be
you guys
honest,
just
I
got
didn't
hit
expect
by
that
a
to work.
water hose. Just, yeah, but no, they go, okay.
Yeah, it's the Jordan Peele gif of just the sweat pouring down his face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, except for just over the mask. It's just, with that though, they go. I noticed one of the places has low security up on the roof, and then there's another that is a window. Which way should we enter?
Maxine,
How good are you guys
man.
at climbing?
You see both of them go. We're really good at climbing.
I think the roof might be the better option because if we go into the window, then we don't necessarily know what's on the other side. No, actually,
Alright.
we do know what's on the other side because I have these, and I'll wiggle my X-ray ring.
Hmm. She goes, okay, that's great, and she'll grab you by the shoulder. She goes, Luna, you stay here. Me and Cassius will be right back. We'll go inside, and she takes out her black Nichirin dagger, as she kind of like performs something of like a small little like motion, and she vortex warps two of you guys up onto the roof.
Nice.
Text warp is just a different creature. It doesn't affect the caster. Mine's weird.
Yeah, yeah, like I said,
Yeah, technically,
they
yeah.
vortex warp up there.
Hers is weird too.
There must be 2 iterations of that spell. Haha.
You if you want to know like what she calls it, called it the Knight's Hunt. As you arrive there, it's also her 5th form, by the way. As
I'm
you guys
sensing
like,
a pattern.
no, as you guys make it up onto the roof, there's like no security up here. Cassius, you want to use your ring, or do you want to like slip inside first?
I want to use my ring when we get close to like an actual entrance point. So like if there's a hatch that we can go down, then I want to check that there's nothing on the other side of the hatch. Is kind of how I want to use it.
Okay, gotcha. She is going to go ahead and like lead you over to like one of the doors, as she's able to easily pick the lock and like send you guys down a flight of stairs. Let me just roll because you want her leading this, or do you want to take point?
I can take point. I mean, once we go like, so basically, from the door, I'm gonna activate the X-ray vision. If it's
Mhm.
clear, then I will lead and use my minute to go through and kind of check like through the walls, try to see where people are.
Yep.
That kind of deal. And then like if we're getting to a corner and people are coming, then I can see them coming from, at least 30 feet away.
Yeah, as you kind of like get down the flight of stairs, you maybe notice like one or two patrols, but you're able to hide fairly easily with Pass Without a Trace. You guys, from what you can see with the X-ray, you can see like there's a large dining hall in the middle of the building where a lot of nobles are like gathered, and you even see like them talking and perusing around like some like knights that you see. You can definitely tell that they stand out because of the crowd, because of the height difference. You also notice that, like, looking at some of the offices look identical, and there seems to just be a lot of papers in the drawers. Nothing seems to be, like, stand out of place, though I will have you roll for me perception on some other things.
21.
Okay. You notice that, like, you see something odd. As you're kind of, like, investigating more into the ball, something catches your eye. As you look to one of the offices, you notice that, like, with your X-ray vision, you notice that, like, it seems to be a corner office, and behind one of the bookshelves, you see what looks to be like a ladder leading straight down.
Mm-hmm.
And it even goes outside of the ring's vision.
So am I on the floor above that office right now, kind of doing a walk around?
You'd actually
what's going on?
You'd actually be on the same floor. It's on the second floor there.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll notify Rose then.
The corner office over there, I think it has something to hide. Would
should
you
go
like to check it out?
Yeah, we
I think
don't
we
know
should,
if he could be even down there.
He could. Maybe he was captured and he's in the basement.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should go there.
Yeah, I'm sure that my X-ray vision just passed over a. Actually, you know what? That's an interesting question. What is invisibility? Is it a mirage over somebody that makes light go through them? Because if so, then would an X-ray pierce that, or is it?
You need a true sight
Yeah,
to
how
pierce
does-
through.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I think
me-
the X-ray
X-ray
mechan-
vision
mecha-
is
mechanically,
only a thing with just this one thing. I think.
Nah, your
So I don't
X-ray
think there's
vision just
rules on
X-rays
how
straight
that-
through me. I'm invisible.
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
see just a skeleton. That would be really funny.
That would be funny. But yeah, I think it would say if it lets you see invisible creatures.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the only way to see
Yeah,
is with true
that's-
sight.
That is probably true.
With that though,
Uh,
you as you guys kind of like make your way to the office though, you even she's able to easily pick the lock. As it seems like Rose is pretty good at like lock picking. I've also been rolling here. I just didn't want to just go through everything on screen, just to move things along. You guys get to the office there. I will have you guys. I'll have you roll for me perception while in the office there. Cassius.
15.
Yeah, you see that everything seems to be okay, but you do notice something rather weird. It's weird that like it just seems weird that they that a corner office would be given to like a baron of all things.
Yeah, is there a name plate on this somewhere? Do I know
Yep.
whose office we are currently occupying?
Yep, a very similar looking baron, and the only baron that we bring up.
The one who has gone sick and currently not in attendance today?
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder why that would be.
Who's to say?
Some bitch is a demon.
As you're able to easily get there, and you point out the bookshelf. She's able to slide the bookshelf, and it just reveals what looks to be like a hatch in a wall with a ladder leading straight down into pitch darkness.
Ladies first?
She kind of like rolls her eyes, but she goes first. Shiro, as your rescue mission is getting sidetracked. As they start climbing down the ladder, what are you doing, Shiro? Are you gonna try to make your move to escape, or are you waiting on the capes?
Can we take our 5 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead and take our 5-minute break. Shiro, you still have probably about 10 minutes left on your invisibility.
Yes.
You still are with the golden capes. What are you trying to do here? You gonna stick with them, or are you gonna try to force a slip?
I'm testing the limits. I'm going to try to lose them within this room. I want to basically see if I can move freely without being noticed or perceived. And if not, if I can, great, I'll try to slip out. If not, I haven't left the room, and I can play it off as I was trying not to be noticed by the nobles. If you couldn't keep an eye on me, I'm invisible. Who can blame you?
Plausible deniability.
I will have you roll for me perception to try and take time stepping away.
Okay. 22.
All right. I'll have you roll for me some stealth here to try and slip into maybe the crowd.
All right. Seeing as I have a crowd who are seemingly unaware of me, and I am invisible, I have people I could get lost amongst. Can I argue for advantage?
No, because these guys are trying to actively keep an eye on you.
Okay. Here we go. 18.
Okay, 18. I need to make their active perception checks, basically, because they're not using passives.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that one failed with a nat 1.
So far, so good.
The other one rolled a 16 plus.
No.
Oh yeah, no.
Plus 1, right? Plus 1.
You really wish, right? So it looks like Blue's too busy chatting with the nobles. He's trying to maybe slip away to check, but one of the noble women's going "Oh, dearie, you have to come to my mansion." Really getting this woman's getting really pushy. But Red, he's still on you. He still sees you. He's watching.
Okay.
Any other ideas that you want to try to go? You have a little bit of a distance trying to do that, but he's watching you.
Yeah. Where are we in the building? Are we in a central room?
You're in a central room. At this point, the gala is probably wrapping up a little bit, or the big meetings for to discuss the law is probably wrapping up.
Okay.
So if anything, some people are leaving the room, some people are going. This is probably your last chance to try and do something before maybe they go and try to talk to you or something. That's a general feel that you're getting.
Okay. And last question, last thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's Red doing physically in the space? Is he moving around a lot? Is he sticking near Blue?
So
how is he keeping an eye on me?
Okay, so keeping an eye, he kind of like the way that they do, blue kind of takes the lead in the conversation. They stay next to each other, at least like within a 5 to 10 feet space. Red has always been kind of like beside you, about like glued to the hip on you. Just to control spacing, give you room so that way nobody bumps you. Kind of being both offense and defense for you. As you kind of like slip into the crowd, he's watching you, but you've got at least like another like 10 to 15 distance on him.
Okay. Gotcha. In that case, I think it is time to go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something interesting. We'll see how it goes. I would like to. I have an important caveat, important question for the rules here. Invisibility. The description's changed since the old version, I think. I was actually, I think what I'm reading is the old version, I think, because it's. Let me double check this.
Yeah.
let me double check that I'm using the correct version.
Yep.
Because
correct up-to-date rules for 2024.
yeah, because the race I'm using, I think I made a homebrew copy that has the new versions of spells, but I need to double check it just to make sure.
Yep.
So, yes, this is the correct version. Okay. It has the invisible condition until the spell ends. It ends early immediately after the target makes an attack, deals damage, or casts a spell.
Yeah.
If I use a feature that causes me to take damage, that doesn't count as dealing damage. I'm just taking damage, right?
I would say then you'd need to make a con save to, cause isn't invisibility?
Yeah, for concentration.
Concentration.
Yes. Yep. That's what I thought. That makes sense to me.
Okay. Okay. All right. Man, it'd be really bad if I failed that. Okay. I didn't even think about the concentration. That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Okay. So instead, what I'll do the same thing, but I'm not gonna. We'll put a little less of a intense spin on it. I'm going to continue moving through the room and try to move towards with the crowd interposed between us. Try to move towards the door. To leave. And he's noticing the empty space in the room, hearing the footfalls, whatever he needs to do to track me. And I want to try to get near the door as possible. And when I have an opportunity to break for it, I'll use my blood curse of binding on Red as I make the break.
Yeah. Okay. It is a save on his part, right?
It is. So I'm going to use, blood curse of binding. It's a bonus action. I try to bind a large or smaller creature I can see within 30 feet. So he needs to make a strength save. On a failure, his speed's reduced to 0 and can't take reactions. I'm not going to amplify it because that would require the concentration check.
Okay. Okay. So I got the sheet here. Let me take a look here. And you said what save?
Give me a strength saving throw. He's probably good at those, but hey, that's what I got to try.
Ooh. You chose the wrong class to do this against.
I know. I know he's got good strength.
Are they paladins?
No. They're paladins.
Oh no.
So they have strength saving throw proficiency plus their charisma modifier on top of that, plus their strength mod. So I'm guessing this guy's got a plus 10 minimum.
We will see.
Actually, good guess. He does have a plus 10, actually.
Okay, so just roll a 5 or lower. I got a 25% chance. Let's do it.
Yeah, this is
Show me what you got.
I've
what is
flavored
the
this
save? So what is the save again?
DC 16 strength save.
Oof. Oh, he failed the save.
Yes! Let's go!
He rolled a 4.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. I have flavored this in the past as being chains made of my blood. I am going to assume we're going to flavor a little bit here because it doesn't really have any kind of distance requirement aside from the be within 30 feet initially.
Oh, sorry. Here, give me a second. I clicked the wrong thing. I was looking at something. Ignore that.
Nope, he's done it. It's too late. We keep going. We keep
He's
moving.
rolling a con save or something.
Count it.
Concentrating
Count the
on
number.
something.
No.
Count the number.
And I'm going to send like an invisible like stream of my silvery blood across the floor, snaking between people's feet over to him.
Yep.
That is going to bind him momentarily as I run. I'm going to take a dash action and try to slip out with the crowd and get as far away as I can in the round that I bought myself.
You need to make that. Don't you need to make a con save though?
I do not. I did not amplify it, so I don't take any damage.
Oh, you don't take any damage.
But it only lasts for 1 round, as opposed to a minute it would have lasted.
I need to then look at Blue here. Then
You probably would have
Blue
succeeded in
can-
a second save anyway.
because Blue would still see you.
Yeah, he lost me with my stealth check, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You were immediately doing it after that. You thought Blue lost you.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to move quick here.
Okay. So yeah, he is saved. You dash out of there. As that happens though, what are you doing as you dash out of the door?
I'm heading for the nearest exit.
Okay. Heading towards the nearest exit. I need to look at things. Holy fucking shit.
What has happened? What's going on? Should I be worried?
You might want to be worried.
Oh god.
You run into 8 demons.
Yeah, I need to roll something else. You see some people like holler out, and some people start like running as like they see the knight get binded by chains.
Invisible chains.
Oh, you
I
do
hope,
invisible?
'cause that's my blood.
Yeah, no, they're not invisible chains.
Darn.
Yeah,
They're not me.
They're not
Which
me,
is
yeah.
invisible.
yeah, no. Yeah. That's not how that
Huh.
works.
Darn.
Yeah. You do notice though, is that as far as everything goes, you're able to like slip out there, make your way outside of the building. As suddenly you watch as like there's almost a cloud of mist comes by, and you see like a flash of a smile and blue hair. He goes, "Where are you going?"
Found me?
How?
And reached me?
Power of fucking 2 nat 20s in a fucking row, boys.
God damn it.
And also an ability you have no idea about.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like any ability I know of.
Yep.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
You go though, as like he reaches you, he brings out his sword as he cast fog cloud.
Okay. We're kind of neutral here. That's fine. I'm going to attempt to flee still. He can't take an attack opportunity if he can't see me. And he's just put up fog, and I'm invisible.
Yep.
So he's got 2 reasons not to see me.
Yeah. He goes, "Where are you going?" And here I wanted to talk.
Sorry, time for talking's over. I'm running low on time.
And here I put this cloud up for your benefit.
He's so polite. You should turn around and talk to him.
I should just go right back in there with his sword drawn. Did the cloud seem to come from his sword? Like, was there a spell on the sword?
Yeah,
or something?
it seems to come from the sword.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I've already committed. We're running. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to make a break for. I want to go somewhere crowded, actually.
All right, you start running and you don't see him pursue.
Oh. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend this time I've got invisible, the last bit of my spell, trying to make as much distance as possible. I want to try to get. I probably want to stay in the upper district, but I want to just get as much distance as I can. I'm not heading back towards our meeting spot yet. I want to make sure I lose them first, so
Yeah.
I don't really know where I'm going, but I'm heading for and sticking to populated streets and areas where there are civilians in the mix.
Yeah, you can make a clean escape there. You can make your way back with no problems at all.
Terrifying.
Yeah. As Cassius and Rose make their way to the very bottom of the ladder, you guys start to see some green crystals on the wall. As you guys can tell that you're deep underground now.
Can I try to hear anything as we're climbing down?
You don't seem like there's any kind of noise. You hear like maybe some dripping of some water in the distance. Maybe a little bit of like some breeze, which seems weird for a cave, but like... But nothing standing out too much. She goes, we should go ahead and get whatever is down here and then move.
Are we at the bottom yet, or is
Yeah,
she
you
saying
guys
that
are
as
at the
we're going
bottom.
down? Oh, okay.
I cut out the whole ladder climb.
Okay, sure, got it.
You're not gonna
guys
make
wait-
us sit for 4 minutes like Metal Gear and just climb a ladder?
Yeah.
What a thrill.
Yeah.
Then instead of trying to hear for things, then I would like to actively look for things.
Okay. So you guys don't see anything right away because it's just a straight hallway. You see kind of like rockier floors. Like this place has been recently dug out and built. I imagine venturing a little bit into the cave. That's when you start to notice things. Make me a perception check.
Okay. Uh, 24.
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
With that though, you can see that doesn't seem to be any people around here or intruders, but that's the least of your concerns. As along some of the walls, you notice like almost large test tubes filled with like one's filled with a human. The next one's filled with like one of those bug demon things that you'd seen fighting with Benya. Another was like, and the other one seems to be like a mixture of like, you see what looks to be like green butterflies hanging around what looks to be a zombie in a third tube. Scattered on the table, you see what looks to be like purple butterflies, but like the more you look at some of like them, you see like different like magical symbols carved onto the table, and even some research. It seems like, and then you start noticing some green butterflies. It seems like they magically experimented with the purple ones to turn them into these green ones.
These butterflies, they are. This is the power of Benya. Whoever this is, he has access to something that he should not.
Agreed. Some of these spells are actually high level. Look, she'll start pointing at some of the notes. Some of these are 6th level spells, tampering with the biology of the creature. You also
Can nod along, pretending like I understand.
and then she'll like start flipping through. This archaic symbol here, redirects the magical flow within a creature to excrete more of its bodily fluids. You're looking at magical engineering, somewhere around level 7 and above. You also, and like she'll start like diving into like all this archaic knowledge that she seems to be very, very in tune with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of try to keep up, but there's, I mean, you know what? Granted, I have the Necklace of Intellect, so I'm keeping up better than I originally would have, probably because I'm, getting random flashes of insight where I'm just like, I don't know why I know this, but this makes sense to me.
Yeah. Basically, long story short, she says, these are not these. They experimented with Benya's butterflies, but it's not just his butterflies. These butterflies are created from his blood demon art. So they're modifying blood demon arts with magic.
Okay.
So out of character, they're basically using biomagic and necromancy to modify stuff.
Yep.
Fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Can I try to find in the notes whether the zombies were intentional? I guess how they were created, and then whether they were created intentionally or if this was like a byproduct of this not going the way they expected.
Make an investigation.
Okay. 13.
Okay. You don't seem to find too much of anything. You see from the researchers' notes that the modification to the butterflies was intentional. The zombies that they created were unintentional, but then were then reproduced to then be intentional. Like they accidentally they were trying to tamper with the butterflies. They discovered that they could make zombies, and then they switched all their things to making zombies.
Okay. And you said there's some stuff in a test tube?
Yes, that was just the 3 things: a human, one of the bug demons, and then a zombie.
Oh, you mean like the big
test tubes? Yeah, like
okay,
almost like sci-fi kind of like.
So, are there any butterflies in a test tube?
There are butterflies scattered around on some of the research desks.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say that I wanted to destroy them, but I'll think better of it because potentially it'll be better that they not know that we were down here. Is there a other way out, or is this kind of like a one way in, one way out kind of deal?
It looks like, as far as like exploring a little bit, there seems to be a second entrance that you guys could take deeper down.
Rosie, it is horribly disturbing. Should we go any deeper?
I'm
I
kind
am
of
okay to do it if you'd like.
I'm kind of scared to see what we'd find if we go down deeper.
I can try to use my ring again, but I mean, eh, we can see what's on the other side first.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so I think
To have more than
in
one
order
use.
to use it again. Yeah, okay, I have to make a con save.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, dice. Hey! I made my con save. It was a DC
Yep.
15 con save, or I get a level of exhaustion. So that was a risk.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get to use my ring again.
Yeah.
So my X-ray vision ring is back up.
Yeah, as you kind of like start exploring a little bit deeper, you get to see like a little bit ahead of you seems to be like maybe a larger narrow not narrow past the narrow like walkways. You start heading into maybe what look in front look to be a large opening in the cave. Make me a perception check as you're like looking around and walking.
21.
You definitely notice that like looks like there are some branching paths that can like lead you up back to the city, but you notice that if you go any further, there seems to be like in the middle of like the larger cavern, you notice something that's hanging on one of the walls up top. You see a creature that looks like this. Give me a second.
The suspense is killing me.
Frantically checking the Discord in the Roll20.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling up and down my my channels to see.
You see what looks to be like something of razor sharp talons hanging up from like the top of the wall. Two large wings wrapped around its body. And as it almost kind of like looks around and flinches, you get a better angle of it as you see something that looks like this.
There we go.
Nope. Nope.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Get the fuck out. Concerning. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know, she looks kind of friendly.
Shut the hell up, Gray.
Fret no foe.
I would hazard. I mean, obviously out of character, I know, but in character, I would guess in a cavern, weird mutations, and looking strong is probably a demon.
That or a harpy.
That or something I don't
Or
want
a
to deal with.
vampire. I was thinking maybe vampire.
Also hanging upside down
Yeah,
on the
I guess
ceiling.
using the X-ray vision to get a look at that while we're not necessarily in line of sight, I'll hold up Rose, and I'll say,
There's at least one demon up ahead. He's hanging from the ceiling. He has wings and a sword.
A sword.
Yes, I was told that there were more underlings of the 11th demon, and
If that's one of them, then it's going to be a tougher fight than just a normal demon.
should we take it now, or should we try to maybe bring in Luna?
Do you hear that?
And maybe Franchiro as well.
Do you hear that?
Do I hear that?
You kind of listen, but you can't seem to hear anything. As like she kind of pushes like her raven black hair aside, and you see her like her elven ears, almost kind of like twitch, as she seems to be hearing something that you don't.
She's cheating.
With that though, Cassius, you kind of like look around from her, and you spot something else now, with your ring. You see something else that seems to be in the cavern that wasn't there before, but it seems to be walking around now, or coming from one of the other entrances that looks like this.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
There's more.
Yeah, I'll kind of turn. No, there is the second one.
She's like, we should get out.
Okay.
Yep.
Lead the way. I will cover the back.
Yep. As you guys start heading out, you start heading back towards the laboratory, maybe towards like the ladder. Is there anything else you want to check out with the lab before you basically leave this place?
In what state of living are the three things in there? Are they alive or are they dead?
They look to be half alive and dead.
To like suspended animation kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the angle I was going for. Give it that creepy vibe.
Oh, actually, by the tone in the papers, like the notes,
Yeah.
do I gather that they have completed their goal, or that they're most of the way there, or that they're just cracking the surface?
Make another investigation.
Wouldn't that be more of a insight? Because he's asking about the tone of the writing.
I'd say investigation, because here's the thing: with documentation, it's spelled out. It doesn't. It's not a matter of like. There's nothing vague to hide in documentation.
Okay.
Investigation. Oh, well, that's pretty good. That's 23.
You
Nice.
start to see like some in some of the notes. It's not specific enough. There's nothing quite good enough. Like, it seems like some stuff is like missing or incomplete from like the notes you're gathering. And as a researcher yourself, you notice that they're like the notes on the table are probably just scraps. There is something else here that's not, like, as far as the actual logs. There has to be a logbook. Like, as far
And
as
it's not
medical, yeah. In your investigation, you actually find it. You find it amidst some of the paperwork buried beneath it, like any person who works at office job does.
Yes, piles up random papers on top of the more important papers.
Yeah, yep. How it always happens. You find what looks to be a journal, and in the very first journal entry, you see that this is a pretty arduously, probably, like, you're gonna have to like read this for a while to get all the information out of it. But you just to flipping to one of the pages, you look to see it's like subjects are showing remarkable growth in rapid changes to their anatomy. The B1N1 zombie virus seems to be stable, making zombies accessible to be able to walk during the daytime. will normally attack anything based upon body heat. The unique functionality of this is to do it on mass populated areas. Further research needs developed before even more research can be done. Close entry, Dr. Duke Claw.
Fuck.
Dr. Duke Claw. Okay. I'm obviously pocketing the logbook.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna kind of turn to Rose. Rose, what if Shiro is in there? Or we didn't see him in here, but maybe they took him? Do you think he is in the caves?
It's hard to say, but I don't think we can take on two of the lieutenants by ourselves. Or if even if we did, it would be too close of a fight. If we run into anything else during the cave, we would definitely be too weak to fight anything else.
If he is down there, I don't want to leave him any longer than I have to, but I think what you say makes sense.
And she'll like nod. Don't worry. I know Shiro. He doesn't seem like the type to be captured so easily. Besides, he can turn invisible. I think we're good.
He can turn invisible?
Oh yeah. Made watching him
Have
really
you done that in
hard.
front of me before, actually?
I don't
I
think
don't
I've
think
used
you
it
have.
until I believe I did it before I left you guys when we all split up last session.
Oh, okay.
I was like, all right, I'll go to the Parliament building, invisible, and
Yeah.
walked away.
You'll watch as like she starts climbing up the ladder. She did say something before you cut off. She said it made watching him real hard.
Way with you. I'm just gonna kind of like mumbling to myself and say, "Way with you." Why were you watching Shiro?
Never mind.
You guys are real loud for
You-
people in a basement with demons.
Yeah. Echo, echo.
What was that?
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Oh God! Somebody stole my sweet roll.
It was you.
sweet roll. I'd imagine cute Cassius would do that. Do
Well,
11th
steal
level
somebody's sweet
de-
roll? I absolutely would. Well, it depends if it was good enough.
The 11th level demon rank 11 shows up. I used to be a demon slayer until I took a demon arrow into the knee.
I'm gonna stab you.
We do it like a freeze frame.
This
This
is why I
was me.
installed the mod that literally anytime one of those guards says that, they get struck by lightning.
That's hilarious. What a
I bet you're
mod.
wondering
It
how I
wasn't
got
the
here.
it wasn't the lightning. It was the arrow that did them in. That makes it even more hilarious.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
it's an
but
analogy for getting
we'll-
married,
we'll-
right?
Yeah, go ahead, Junk.
we'll climb all the way up. Actually, another thought that just occurred to me, which I guess will now occur to Cassius. Shiro has our sending stone, the one that went with our group. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll kind of say, I trust if Shiro was actually in a lot of trouble, then he would have sent message. So maybe if we want to check back with Molly in the hideout, then maybe she would know if he had sent something or said where he was going or something like that.
All right. Well, let's just get out of here first. Let's go back to the hideout.
Okay.
Yeah. With that, though, I imagine it doesn't take long to kind of speed this up. You guys would probably leave the office here, leave the thing, probably grab um, Luna,
Luna.
and you guys would be the last to arrive back into the HQ.
Yep.
Yeah. I would say probably.
So when we get there, Shiro's there.
Yes. Yeah. I'll say like let's just say for convenience sake, so we don't have to have multiple conversations. We'll say we'll all discuss everybody's journey once everybody is back.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that way we could do all the reactions, all the and discussion.
Okay.
All at once
Yeah.
instead of rehashing it.
I can tell you guys how it went
Our
super
arrival is the
smoothly.
cue, and then
Nothing
we go
went wrong.
action.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like your arrival, Cassius, once everybody kind of like gets back, everybody kind of like can finally relax.
And I was reading on my character sheet. So are we back at the safe house or back at the meeting point before we all go back together?
Safe house.
Okay.
Shiro. Oh, thank you, gods. I thought that you were taken. You just disappeared, and we were all back at the meetup point, and then you just weren't there.
Ran into a bit of trouble, but it's all right.
You guys ran into
let's
trouble too? Lancer says. We got chased by guards.
Yeah. I'm gonna bamf Draconis back with me.
Draconis doesn't come back.
Even when I try and summon him with my draconic ability,
Nope.
What? Uh-oh.
I snap my fingers again.
Uh-oh.
Why are we snapping?
And like you see me start getting frantic, like
Griff.
Shit. I
Why
can't
is it
summon
not coming?
Draconis.
Why is it not coming back? What's wrong?
Did
I
you
don't
tell him
know.
to wait somewhere, and he's obeying that
No.
order first, or something?
He was helping
No,
give us a slip.
I can summon him. He's connected to me. I can just summon him whenever. Even if I command him to wait, I just summon him.
He was helping us escape.
I-
Is he all right?
He's not dead. I would feel if he's dead. Because
Are
he
you
just
sure?
goes back into my
Because
soul.
if he's not responding to your summon, then maybe your connection is severed.
There's no way that our connection should be severed. Me and
But
him are
I
connected
thought that
via
there
a
was no way
spiritual
that the
wall.
Bombi could exist. And look here. I put the book on
Oh,
the
what?
table.
Dang it, Chunk.
You go. You hear Luna go. It's zombie, not Bombi. Zom.
I struggle with that. There is no Z in my language.
Well, you know what? There's no L's and R's in my language, but we make do.
Wait, a
You're
zombie?
smarter than I am. It's no need to degrade me.
It could be that someone maybe is halting the connection. 'Cause, he's not dead. I can't feel that he's dead, right?
No, you don't. Actually, when you go to try to use your senses, you even feel yourself look through Draconis's eyes.
Can you do that? Is that a feature that you have? I don't think it is.
Well,
He's
well,
not
it's-
familiar.
It's fine familiar.
He's
to-
multi-classed
He's
into
not fine familiar, is it?
what was that?
Well, the thing is, like, I
That
can
Mercer
summon him. I should
fighter
not be able.
subclass.
Like, it's a magical thing. Like, I magically summon him.
Yeah.
I'll say like
But it's a
you
companion.
can't
not
you
a-
can't look
yeah.
through it. But like you can feel he's still alive. You feel the bond, but you can't summon him.
Shit.
Don't tell me. Come on. Tell me we have to go back and find him. We just ran
No.
away.
No. If they haven't killed him, they're keeping him. Which means
Well,
that
that's-
he's alive.
Is that better or worse?
It's better. Because it means that they're trying to keep him for something. It's worse because it's a mix of both. If I can't summon him, that's bad. But I know he's alive. If he dies, I can just resummon him. I can feel him. He's still alive. But
Well, if everything is connected as it usually is, then I think Rose and I might have a bit of an answer, and it's located right in this book. Is Tartarus around anywhere?
Tartarus is not here.
Hmm.
I will say
I thought we were all here.
Everyone
Tartarus
except
was doing his own
Tartarus.
thing. Tartarus was
Oh,
doing his
boy.
own thing, and I believe Molly's the only one that can connect to him.
Yes,
Uh,
Molly, have you heard any word?
She goes, he was said to not to disturb him, only in the most important things. With you guys back, I can report to him. He was going. He said he had to meet a very important friend.
It's weird.
Does this friend have a
Well,
name?
He didn't say.
Great. No answers,
Well,
no
very
way. Oh, this is frustrating.
Yes, Janice, it is frustrating, but we have information from our investigation. It wasn't just Nylock that was hit with the contaminated cargo. It was 3 other places: Snow Peak Hollow and the capital, Luyen. All the shipments were inspected by a Baron Caspian. They're also the leader of the Beauregard Company was meeting with a man named Duke Claw, or a dwarf named Duke Claw.
I'm gonna exchange a glance with Rose, recognizing multiple names.
Yeah, she'll like give you a nod.
I
Also,
came across rumors
sorry.
of several of those people when I was investigating the Parliament building.
there was also an organization that was investigating as well called the Golden Capes. They were in that organization after the war between fucking what's UN? UNN, I think it is. It's between UNN and Nozil. They formed after the battle, and they usually have different races with them working together. There's usually 8 of them. I sort of may have played up a lie that we were working with them. That me and I point to Lancer, that me and him were a part of it. Just so we can get information.
I think
I see.
saw 2 of them when we went into the Parliament building trying to find Shiro when he didn't come out.
Yes, that's what held me up. 2 of them caught wind of me being there, although they haven't seen me. I was invisible, but they still managed to catch me. Notice me. And we spoke briefly. And then I went back inside with them, as they were also investigating something, though we weren't exactly on good terms, and I managed to slip away before they were ready for me to leave, but just before my invisibility wore off.
Yeah, anything on your end, the rest of you? It seems like we all split up.
Well, here's a question. They didn't enact violence against you. Is there any chance that we can get them on our side? Because if you will look in the book like I've been telling you to do, you will see some really disturbing things.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I
so-
flip over the book and I read a little bit, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
The
Picked
Baron
the worst
Caspian,
page to switch to. There's no useful information there.
Well, I
Yeah, he's just
turned to-
writing a happy birthday draft to his niece.
I turned to the
Like,
first. No,
and
I
then he-
turned to
and
the
then-
first
and
page.
Truly disturbing.
God, it's throwing his whole life away.
Yeah, it's like,
No, she's
No.
12.
and
No,
then
no, I'm.
he flips to another page and it's just like a random doodle. He goes, "Oh, there must be something great written in the back, just like a picture of a dick." Just
What is going? What do you mean? This is not important details.
Oh, actually,
Go to
how big is
the
it?
next page. I think there's probably something there. Anyway, for those of you not reading, the Baron Caspian and Duke Claw that were mentioned earlier by Grief. I think both of them are responsible for trying to utilize magic to manipulate and change a blood demon art. And the results are in there, and they are disturbing and potentially dangerous. And if they have their way, then it is going to be a city-wide disaster. And if there are powerful allies in here, we need everybody that we can get. And I think if the Golden Caves were nice enough to let you go,
I don't.
maybe we go and talk to them.
I also heard that Duke Claw's been pushing the workers harder. He's partially behind this new legislature and these new laws that are shortening breaks, pushing workers harder, longer shifts, etc.
Tired
And he's
population
dealings with the
cannot fight
Beauregard
against the zombies.
There was
zombies.
there was also a
Okay.
company that Beauregard was worried about. High something.
High end.
Yes. He was
Yeah,
worried
but
about
he
them
doesn't have to
taking
be
their-
worried about that anymore. It's already destroyed.
I'm sorry. Come again.
Look to Luna. Well, Luna and I, we saw Benya again.
That's pertinent. Okay.
But there was a lot of things that happened. It was honestly like third or fourth on the list. Benya killed all of the workers in High End, and I mean that was the first time that we saw the zombies.
Luna's like holding up like two like thumbs up in the background, like going, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm just like
Okay.
proud anime pose.
Was there
yeah.
anything else? Was there anything else that you could notice that besides the zombies and the company being destroyed and people being killed?
I mean, that's kind of a lot.
It sounds like NPC leading dialogue.
Yeah. Like, there's definitely like I kind of like. It's kind of funny because it's like
Why? Yes,
hey,
there is.
like it's kind of funny that it's like hey, did you notice anything else beside an entire factory getting genocided, and that there was a demon in there, and that there was a this and there was a that? It's like, I mean, like that's already enough. Like, do you need anything?
Oh wait,
more?
there's
Like,
more.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he could have information like
Well,
he
I
could have
do,
gotten
actually.
treatment information or something like that as well.
Remember the conversation I had with the flame demon, where he said that Benya was weak? Benya
Yes.
is no longer weak. He had at least around 30 of the workers were converted into his, the one things that we fought before.
Oh,
Oh.
son of a
And
bitch.
around 5 of them were strong enough to be on par with the one that was a demon slayer in our first encounter.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So he has his army back, and honestly, I think it would probably be even bigger than that. I think that we only saw a portion of its size.
It's not good, but my magic works well against them. And I'm sure
Get to the part where we saw 2 of the number 11 Thunderlings in the caves.
Oh,
no, that hadn't been
shit.
reached yet.
A lot happened today.
Gwen looks to you, goes like, "You were productive."
We got information at least that they are trying to disable the supply networks and stuff of this country.
I as I mentioned, had dealings with two of the Golden Capes, the Red Cape and Green Cape among them. Or Red and Blue, excuse me. Red and Blue. But I also learned that Green, their strongest member, is also in town for their investigation. They seem to be pushing for reform and better wages and conditions for workers at the king's behest, but he doesn't seem to want to change the way things are in the king at large. He just is pushing for a bit of he's trying to calm the people in the slums and keep them placated and complacent, it seems. At the very least. Although some people in those noble circles seem to call him a bit of a radical, worrying he might be trying to change the way this kingdom's society works overall, but that seems to be unfounded.
Do you think that you can find those gold capes again? Because if this green cape is as strong as you make him seem, then having somebody like him would probably be a valuable ally. And you say he works for the king. I don't think the king would want a population that doesn't exist. If there's no population to rule over, then what is there? And we have evidence.
But then again, Cassius, we're demon slayers. This country hates demon slayers, and they outright hunt us.
There's temporary alliances between enemies all the time if a greater enemy presents its face. I don't think that this is as much of a problem as you say.
Cassius.
They would
literally
I'm not
take
going to be
bounties
walking
against
around
us.
with my Demon Slayer uniform, but I think that there is common ground to be had.
They're also looking for Draconis. They apparently had a scrying sensor on the walls, and it caught glimpses of us, although not enough to identify each of us, except, obviously, for Draconis, as I haven't seen anything else that looks like him.
I hope Draconis is okay, but we don't have Draconis right now, so as far as I know, that is not our group.
That's true, but
The guards spotted
that's probably
us.
why the guards are... Did we lose him 2 guards, or is he just
Yes.
missing?
Yes, we lost some 2 guards. I told him to stay back and to distract the ones that were chasing us down the first alley that we went down. But guards saw me, Quen. They
A
saw
little more
us.
distinctive. So,
Granted, I was moving extremely fast. But
so we
Quen
can
is very distinctive.
So we can assume then the Golden Capes will have their hands on Draconis and will have our descriptions most likely by nightfall or within the week.
Shiro, do you know who is in control of the town guard? Because if it is Baron Caspian or if it is Duke Claw, then I don't think that they are working together. I think that the Gold Capes and those two are working separately from each other. And if the guard hand them off to those two, then I don't think the Gold Cape know anything about these.
I don't know specifically who's heading the guard in this town or who has control over that organization, but I have seen firsthand a Golden Cape give a guard a direct order, which he then followed. So, that makes me think they at least have enough sway to get what they want, to an
And if they're
extent.
looking for Draconis, and the guards came after us, it is safe to assume that the guards are giving Draconis to the Golden Capes. And probably also going to give the description of both me and Gwen.
If they see what is in this book and if that is not enough to sway their hearts to work with us, even just these ones, then they are greater fools than I have ever seen.
You put too much trust.
They seemed much stronger than I was, from what I could size up. They'd be useful allies for certain, but we need to wait for Tartarus to make that call. Because they do serve the king directly. They are enemies.
Yes. I turned to Shiro. Yes. So we should get in contact with him and relay that we have important information.
Agreed.
As like Molly kind of like looks to you guys, she kind of like nods. She's gonna hand over like the sending stone to contact Tartarus.
Thank you. Let me think. Get 25 words. Let me think.
I thought it was unlimited.
Keep it short and sweet. Nope. Sending is 25 words. Was it unlimited uses? I thought it was. Am I crazy?
I did unlimited because I don't like to do the whole 25 word
Okay.
things. Let's be honest here. No one pays
Okay.
attention more anymore to do it anyways. And also, it just makes it drags things out.
Honestly,
Okay.
I think it's like I imagine it as like a modified sending stone. That's all I think of it.
Keep it. We'll keep it short and sweet anyway. Activate the sending stone. Sir, we've all reconvened. We have important information. When will you be back? Do you require assistance?
I require no assistance. I have completed my mission. I've conducted some of the investigations into some of the noble houses. There's about 3 different nobles dead in the city right now. 2 of them are unaffiliated, though their bodies look to be dragged and eaten. I have found another noble in the city who looks to have been died of unintended means. It seems like the demons have been hunting in the noble district. Right now I am at the third body's house investigating. Baron Caspian is the residence I am searching at right now.
Gonna nudge
So-
Shiro and say, warn him of an underground tunneling system. It started from Baron Caspian's his office, and I think it might go all the way to his house. So, and there were demons there.
All right. Yeah, and it's unlimited use, so I'll just cast again. I'll say we've discovered an underground tunnel network that started at the Parliament building in Lord Caspian's home. Or Lord Caspian's office. Excuse me. There were demons, followers of the 10th
11th.
high rank demon. 11th, excuse me. Yeah, that's right. 12 and 11 is what we're working with here, not 10. Excuse me. As well as some research seemingly trying to manipulate his number 12's demon blood art. Is Caspian the body you found, or is it someone in his home?
It is Caspian's body that I have found.
Our assumptions of them working together may be false, or they have no longer use of them. Bless you.
He had
Bless you again.
Baron Caspian is an inspector, and he looked into both factories, high end as well as Beauregard Shipping Company. So it would be pertinent for the demons who are using those companies to remove him.
Understood. I will gather the information I can from here and leave. On
We'll be
second
waiting.
thought, continue the mission.
What's that mean? Are you not coming back?
I may not be back for a while.
I think he means we go hunting.
And we know where to start.
We do.
That sounds ominous, that message. So, do I get the sense he's gearing up for a fight with the way he sounded?
Yeah, you heard like chains in the background, and as this ominous kind of thing kind of cuts off, it cuts to Tartarus. He looks outside as there's almost like a black dome forming around the house before it cuts off. Looking around, the dome is almost completely covered the estate before becoming almost like see-through on the outside of the estate. While on the inside, you notice that like the estate turns almost like darkest night inside.
Hey, Lord of Ale.
He kind of almost like takes out the rings as you watch as like he starts pulling out some chains. It has never been my lucky day. But it seems like we're both in the wrong place at the wrong time. You can stop following me. And you can stop hiding. You watch as like he takes a stance, readying his chains. You hear almost like a crackle of almost like of a fist breaking through something. A blade master. Here of all places? It must be my lucky day. Who else can I get to fight? I didn't even think I was even gonna come to this stupid country. I thought I would come to maybe offer moral support. Or laugh when they died. But to think that I can actually fight something here. Now that's rich. As the 10th ranked demon reveals
I figured
itself
it.
from the shadows.
Yes.
You almost laugh as another woman's voice kind of echoes in here. And to think following the Dragonborn around would actually prevail.
Not that woman.
Not that I'm racist or anything like that, but I have a hunch. I always follow my nose, and I follow my keen intuition. As for both of you, we can settle this settle this here and now under the kingdom's orders. I'd like to place you both under arrest.
Oh, it's a green one. It's green. Great. Great. She's gonna try and arrest a demon. Smart.
Yeah. You watch as Tartarus readies up his chains. The demon laughs in enjoyment, and the green-haired paladin readies her spear. And with that, we cut away, effectively ending tonight's episode of Demon Slayer DnD.
Oh,